Hey, Sag. It's about to pour. I've got all my chickens up. I brought all the firewood up because it's going to be cold and raining all night long. Oh, I'm going to sleep like a baby. Anyway, yeah. You ready? Let's do this. I do personal readings, all in the description down box below. And happy birthday. That's Sag season, right? Yes. My boys are Sagittarius. Both Klaus and Mutt, both Sagittarius. Anyway, yeah. It's like a birthday all the time. They get treats extra. So anyway, you ready? Let's go, Sag. All right. I say bad words. Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. I have been known to do that a few times. So I talk, right? But people, with fragile ears or sensitive, probably I'm not the one for you, right? Okay, let's go, Josh. Let's do it. So cold out there. Yeah, it feels. Oh God, it's awesome. External party situation, current partners, family, friends, family, work, other people, and obligations. Nothing but karmics around you. Nothing but like you feel like you're in you're like glued to the seat. I'm seeing you as like glued to the seat and like a professor that won't shut the hell up. It's like that. And you have to sit there and listen to it. And you have to be like, oh my God, I got to learn this. Okay, I can't leave. Great. I guess I'll just go to the bathroom here. It's like that. It's like you're constantly feeling like you have to learn something. I think there's somebody, clarity, truth. Yeah, it would be that, right? You're trying to get some kind of clarity and some kind of weight or something because you want to like go or something like that. Yeah. Inner child healing. Yeah. There's that glue. Yeah. It's a super glue on your ass. It keeps you sitting still until you kind of learn this, so you stop attracting lessons to you. Yeah, I know it sucks. I've had to do it too. I'm still doing it. I'm learning all the time. I'm wrong sometimes. I'm right sometimes. I mean, this is what you do, right? Part of it. Freedom. Yep. And it says Uranus or Uranus. That's what I'm talking about. Super glue there. Yep. Leap of faith, breaking free. I just said this. Fast change, new direction. You can change very quickly when you get the program. You figure out how to, wedge your super glue off your ass. You know what I'm saying? It's this, whatever this loss, wounded. Not feeling enough, missing someone, left out in the cold. Is there somebody do this to you? Again, was this a lesson that continued to not shut the hell? It's like you keep learning the same lessons over and over again. That could be this. Set. I'm in a good mood, but I'm in a really weird mood, which is kind of odd. Let's go. All right, so but I had to do Sag. I'm gonna do Leo too. I think, or probably tonight. Don't worry, Aries. I haven't forgot about you. Check in with your body and release the tension you are carrying. That's the hardest thing for me to do, is to lay in bed at night after a shower and I'm kind of finally chilling out, and I just allow. I check in. I said this before. I check in with every individual part of my body and I allow it to relax. And you would not believe how much tension just melts away when I check in with my back or my shoulders or my hands or even my tongue. Everything can just relax. That is difficult to do, but that's what you need to do, right? It's a big part of this. Okay. Self care. Yeah. Yeah. Low energy, depleted, cleansing, wanting time alone, recharge, retreat. Like everybody get the hell away from me. I've been there, right? But if you're a parent or you have people that depend on you in business, family, all of it, it's hard to get there where you're just like, because you don't want to be a dick. You don't want to be like, I just need to be left alone. But I mean, my daughter knows if I go downstairs and start building something, I need a little bit of alone time, right? And that is respected because that is a boundary I've put up. It's not anything against her. I'm thawing broth right now, and the top just popped. Okay. If it doesn't explode. Masculine energy. hmm It's not anything against anybody else. If you need to take a minute, go for a drive, right? Go for a walk. I mean, that's sometimes what you need. South node. We have to get out of the south node energy. Yes, we have to get into the north node. Everybody tells me in personal readings that what their Venus is and their sun. I always want to know what your north node is. I always want to know that. And a lot of my personal readings, I've never asked because they usually will tell me, or we're dealing with a whole other issue. But this is very important here because we need to get out of this comfort zone, and that takes a lot of checking in and being okay with just even knowing you were wounded to begin with. It's like I used to be a pro at disassociating. When something crazy would happen to me, I'd be like, oh, okay, well, I mean, I just need to keep going because my mind was so, we have to stay focused, we have to be a bull, we have to keep pushing through. And when you slow down, you're actually kind of being able to feel this loss wound. You were hurt. and you get out of this anger and you get into a feeling state. That's what this checking in with your body thing, because anger can create a lot of tension. So can resentment and all these other things. Resistance, fear of the new, clinging to an old ways and situations. You know? We cannot keep replaying the same kind of a program while we're trying to install a new program. Very important. It's hard to do, past suffering. We have to allow ourselves to feel the past to be able to heal the past. And that's a lot of what this is, even probably since you got here, right? Find ways to lighten up. Again, that can get intense. Yes, it can. Especially when you're realizing, when it is self-care, we need to find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. We kind of have to laugh at ourselves sometimes and, be able to do that, right? Kisses and love. Okay. Love is one of the most powerful things in the world. The only other thing that's more powerful than love is authenticity. Yeah, because love can heal you. Yes, it can. And it can also destroy you. Control and sabotage. Conflicts, mood swings, trust issues, manipulation patterns. That's a self-known thing. Maybe you're used to being disappointed all the time. Maybe everybody's a fucking piece of shit. It's that though. And you feel like you need to have ultra amount of control. This could be anybody. This doesn't have to be you. This could be across what you're reading, right? But what I'm saying is everybody feels like they need to control things to minimize some kind of destruction or something to kind of unraveling and everything else. And when you just say, I'm out and I'm allowing things just to kind of happen, that's where you kind of get into this, right? The self-care, the you start to get out of your comfort zone of always trying to hold everything together, and you turn into the super glue, yeah. Let's go. Trust. Yeah. That's hard too, right? Because we're too busy controlling, we end up sabotaging it instead of trusting the process. I said that in my last reading. I said, or my last personal, I was like, do you ever see a leaf worried about a waterfall, or if there is one, or where? It's like we sit, when you can police your own mental energy and realize how much goes everywhere, it's crazy. Yeah, it is. But you need to trust some kind of divine timing here. You want me to read it? Greater forces at play. There always is greater forces at play. Release control. All is working out for the highest good. That's why when I manifest, I have an idea of what I want, but but what's meant for me is that what I want in my head, because I'm releasing control, right? I want to be, it needs to align with my highest good. And now when I started manifesting like that, a lot of things changed. It wasn't a single person or a job or this house and those shoes. And it was just what's best for me. And you have to trust that. Not just say you trust it, because it works. Whatever this is. Present. Yeah. That's what we're talking about, Sash. Yep. Attracting gratitude, abundance. Yeah. If you're thankful for your new area boots, just stay over the moon about them. I polished mine last night. I'm like, look at these things. I love them. And you know what? I mean, somebody sent me a donation the other day and was like, I need that to be just for you. Because everybody knows, or maybe you don't, that I do things for everybody else a lot, right? And somebody sent me, she sent me a thing and she said, don't spend this on anybody else. This is just for you. And yeah, you see, because, right, you need to be able to do a lot of the self-care thing, right? Because if you're depleted, who the hell, right? And who's all going to take care of you? Huh? Your kids maybe, but I mean, present, attracting, gratitude. Again, yeah. Staying present, trusting the process, letting go of control, lightening up. Yes, getting out of some kind of comfort zone, getting into some kind of self-care is probably something they aren't used to anyway, right? Your comfort zone is taking care of other people, checking in with your body and everything else, and understanding that you were lost and wounded, and this is part of the lesson. This is part of the process. Have a good night, Touch. Right? Okay. Let's go. I'm hearing Line Striker. Is it Line Striker? It is. All right, let's go. The Fool. There you go, Sad. Leap into something that you've not done before. You're pretty good at it, but a lot of times your hair's on fire and you're just trying to put something out before you almost being forced to go. Yeah. The Star. Yeah. Do you have a wish? Do you have a dream? Have you been doing this amount of healing? Is it all three? Could be. This is good, Serge. Ten of Cups. Yeah. Yeah. You ever had Ten of Cups? Maybe you've had like fleeting moments of Nine of Cups where you're happy with yourself or the new job, the new kid, the new puppy, the new whatever. Come here. I want to show you guys something. Sage. You know Peyton, right? My new adopted kid. Look what she comes with. This is a baby. This is baby. Look how little she is. She's a little teacup chihuahua, and this is Peyton's baby. So she stays with Peyton a lot. So, but she's here, you know. And we around here, of course, we take care of everything. So let's go. What I was gonna say is a 9 of Cups when I said the new puppy. Be used to kind of highlights in your life, like a baby, like an EKG machine, right? It's a shit, it's shit, and then it pops up, and it's like, whoa, and no, those get addictive. Yeah, that's how people get on drugs, and yeah, High Priestess, look what you're doing. This is good. You're getting into that soul thing, yeah, that getting aligned with your gut, yeah. Page of Cups. Somebody might be wanting to be apologizing, but I'm more worried about you at this point. Okay. 3 of Swords. Yeah. Hmm. Again, somebody you could have been throwing a third party or something like. Again, we're keep attracting the same thing and a whole different meat suits over and over and over again. Believe me, that's me how I know that. Right? The Fool. Very nice, Edge. Very nice. 4 of Swords. Okay, so we're sleeping. Okay, we're trying to rest to be able to possibly take some kind of new move, some kind of new something's happening. Right? We're moving. Right? There's something weird happening with that. It's very good. The hair font. Okay. Maybe you're trying to build something that's stable. Maybe this is a new relationship. Maybe this is a new something, right? That's going to bring you stability in the absence of something really kind of putting you through it because you're letting go of control. Could be a thing, so. I mean, you control what you eat and things, but I mean that's uh, there's some things here. It's both of them, and I want them. The 5 of Wands. There's some drama and conflict going on here. Could be. The 3 of Cups, and it could be with a group of people. Maybe this group of people that is your comfort zone. The World in reverse. Okay, so something hasn't closed yet, but you want it to, right? And it could be with a group of people that you don't want to have any kind of association with anymore, or there's something like this going on. It could be your ex and their family won't get off your, whatever. It's like right, and the 5 of Wands. There's drama here. Could be with an Earth sign. That's the 4 fixed signs, right there. Let's go. Let's go. You want to keep them? I think it's 3. Let's just look at them. Let's not keep them. Tower. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands. What are you doing? This is, yeah, I'm putting them back. But, I mean, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Pentacles, there's something here. But you're going to need to trust some kind of itinerary. Itinerary? The universe is going to slide something across from you, and it's going to look like you're, it's like a whole other language. Hold on a second. What's over there? Like another little thing? Yeah. 2 of Wands. You're manifesting something. The 7 of Swords. That could be that self-sabotage, though. Or maybe somebody's trying to hurt you, and you're just trying to stay, under the radar. Again, the 8 of Swords. Somebody is, like, really kind of in their head here. Yeah, they are. Remember the 4 of Swords, too? The Magician, which is the 2 of Wands, the minor to that. Let's just see. That's Gemini. Virgo, your sister sign. Gemini. There's something here. Like you don't want to see something. The Hermit. There, see, besides, this is unlike you. And this could be, I just said Virgo, Gemini. And that's Virgo. There's something that you don't want to see. And it's a problem that you don't feel like you can figure out. It's like it's too big. It's like you need a more instruction or something. Page of Cups. Maybe on how to deal with something here. The too many threes here. I don't like it. 3 of Pentacles. Let's just see. Sag, this could like go completely crazy, right? The King of Swords. Okay, that's Aquarius. Are you dealing with an air sign? Is it a problem that is this a grown child, parent? What I mean, what this could be something here. Because I get somebody here wanting to do something, but having a hard time doing it. 10 of Cups. And this King of Swords here is like wrapped in ice and everything else. Look at that, the High Priestess. Yeah, we had it on the splits too. Oh, there's another one. The Queen of Swords. Okay, so is this a divorce? Or is this your match? We had the King, Queen of Swords with the High Priestess right here. This is not bad. 5 of Cups. But there's something kind of... I'm getting a, if you get up, it's taking skin with it. This is weird. It's going back to like super gluing yourself into a chair. It's like taking something from you. That's why something hasn't ended. This is okay. The Five of Cups and the Seven of Wands. There's some kind of possible regret here too, Sash. Okay. Could be on you or somebody else. Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Cups. It is destined for you to move someplace else. It is, but you haven't yet. Maybe this is even mentally. What is this? It's two, and it's the Tower and the King of Cups. I'm not keeping either of those because it's two. Or should we? Let's just keep them. Pick them up in reverse though. Let's note that I did pick those up in reverse. Everything else is upright. There's something, possibly somebody that's emotionally manipulative, and you're trying to keep a tower up because the tower in reverse is not letting a tower fall or dodging a bullet. So let's just figure that part out. Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Cups, and the Chariot. Yeah, something's asking you to leave, but it's a problem that you don't want to look at. Yeah, I just heard gas bill. Gas bill? Gas bill. Okay. Hair again. You know, it's like if I don't get up, I don't have to deal with it. That could be somebody. Page of Cups. I'm feeling the Three of Swords, and I'm feeling it really strong. The Ten of Swords. Well, yeah. Again, you could have been cheated on. You could have. This could be a lot of, like, a lot of betrayals, like back-to-back betrayals, like when it rains it pours, the other shoe dropped. I mean, it can definitely be that, right? I don't need these anymore. Hate that I need them at all. The Emperor. That could be you, says, or Empress, doesn't matter. The Nine of Pentacles. This could be, I'm feeling like this could be happening external to you, or this is happening and you're trying to distance yourself from it. That's why it's kind of feeling like there's like a weird disconnection energy happening here a little bit. Okay. The Page of Wands. Misread? Somebody misread something? Okay. Some kind of, okay, let's just see. The Page of Cups, the Page of Swords, and the Lovers. What's behind that? The Star and the Five of Cups. Oh, that's a mouthful. Hold on. World in reverse. The Eight of Cups. Yeah, something stagnant because you won't walk. There's something emotionally you're still tied to. And I'm not saying you're still over the moon in love and you're sniffing sunflowers and you love me not. I'm not saying you're doing any of that. What I'm saying is somebody, it doesn't have to be you, hasn't emotionally walked away from something. That's why something won't end. Queen of Wands. And you could have been cheated on, or that could be you. And the Six of Cups. Did somebody cheat on somebody from their past or something, like, I don't know, World, the Page of Swords, and the Page of Cups again. And what? The Lovers. All the cards that were just on the bottom of the deck. You saw me shuffle, right? Right. There's something literally strange happening right there. With the Star on the bottom of the deck again, the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Something is going to set you up financially. I'm trying to get your mind and your heart out of the, like, some kind of gutter here, because we need to walk away emotionally, but somebody might be watching that, or you're watching you're trying to figure out how to do that. There's a choice here. The Lovers, of course, is a soulmate connection, but it's also a choice. And somebody might be trying to, I heard a scrounge. Okay, scrounge. All right. Three of Cups. What is this? The Wheel of Fortune. Remember we had the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck over here, and Seven of Cups. Somebody's waiting for something. Three of Cups. Some kind of divine timing. It's here too. The Eight of Swords. And they feel stuck. Eight of Swords. Until something shifts. Inside of a group or some kind of group you were something. The Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands again. Don't we have the Five of Wands already? Or did I put it back? I put it back, but do you remember when I said, when it did come out, I said there's some kind of drama here? This could be somebody else trying to keep control of you. Eight of Wands again, the Five of Cups, and the Ace of Cups because somebody is in regret or something like this. They don't want something to end. Okay. Three of Cups. Keeping it like the way it was, the King of Pentacles in reverse. That is a Taurus card. It's the four fixed signs again, the World and the Wheel of Fortune. That is a Taurus card. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's a Taurus court card. This person, a Taurus in the wrong energy or in the upside down or whatever this. Okay. They're very materialistic. They're very greedy. They use money as a weapon. It's a very controlling energy. Okay. And I think what somebody's been trying to do is hold on to this Wheel of Fortune, a literal Wheel of Fortune, like in The Price is Right. They're trying to hold it still to keep someone still. Okay. Ace of Swords in the Four of Pentacles. It's exactly. And you're having to like outwill somebody or outstrong somebody. It's like an arm wrestling competition. What it feels like. And it could be like your ex-husband, your ex, whatever. Three of Cups. Three of Cups. What is that right there? Three of Cups. Actually, no. I want that Two of Wands. Like slowly and quietly manifesting something else, I think. Whatever that is. What is it? The Temperance in reverse. Something's not on somebody's side here. Somebody's lost all protection because of some kind of greed or something is keeping somebody stuck in some kind of group. But again, we have some kind of Wheel of Fortune going on here. Two of Wands. Or not some kind of Wheel of Fortune, it's here. What is that? The Ace of Pentacles. Do you feel like you've been abandoned by like spirit? Or has somebody? It doesn't have to be you, and it's some kind of crazy person. They're manifesting the Two of Wands without any support. The Hierophant. Look at that. Now we have the Hierophant and the High Priestess. This is a ton of stability, Taurus again, but that's upright. And the Hermit. Okay, hold on. The Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is here twice. The Ten of Cups in reverse. Somebody lost their ass, and they don't want to look at it. They don't want to take accountability for something that they did, and then now they're feeling stuck. And that could be why they're trying to manipulate some kind of group to go against you to keep you stuck. And so it's like, if I'm that way, we're that way. It's like that. And they're watching you walk away. But they don't want some kind of cycle to end. And I cannot help but notice that King of Swords is looking directly at this. So it's something like that. The Fool. And Seven of Wands was behind that. Eight of Swords. What is it? Judgment. Universe is calling judgment. Something about this is stripping somebody's title. They're losing everything. They're being stripped of something. And you're kind of staying to yourself because somebody made some kind of wrong call. I'm never going to say that somebody leaves you and it didn't work out, whatever. Fine. But it's the part where people fuck you over and they don't take accountability for said fucking over and things like that. Is that what I have a problem? If you want to tell me or tell my collective or my Sag or whatever that look, this is not working out, I feel like I need to go someplace like that. Great. But it's when all of this backstabbing and all of this, and the King of Pentacles in reverse, this is not good. That's not good at all. Hermit. What is that? The Two of Pentacles. Meanwhile, you're trying to sit here and keep all the balls in the air, possibly. Or somebody juggled. The simplest, the definition of that is somebody juggled you and you went into hermit mode, and now you're in your own little cave with your lighter and your book. That could be, that's not what this is, though. I feel like you're saying in hermit mode, trying to juggle a lot of things behind the scenes. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, waiting for something to happen, and maybe you're waiting for something to happen to someone or some situation that hasn't yet. Remember the Tower in reverse? There it is. Maybe you're waiting for a divorce to be final or something crazy. Hermit, what is that? The Magician. Yep, you're manifesting. I think this is you. Yeah. It's like a forced stop. It's a forced reflection. And again, somebody is being stripped of some kind of title as your husband, wife, friend, parent, whatever. Somebody's losing some kind of protection. Yeah. You never want to see Temperance in reverse. That's not good. They're losing guidance. They're like, a kite in the wind. That's not anchored to anything because I think the anchor, you, is leaving. Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Two of Wands again. Ace, Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, please. For Sag. It's this, whatever this is. The Nine of Cups in reverse. Here we go again. Something that they're working on isn't working. Whoever the opposite side of whatever this is this whole bottom row right here, except you. It's like you're staying centered. You're trying to stay grounded, and you're watching somebody else kind of spin. And maybe you're lining up with something that's incredibly like soul connection. That's going to be able to build a lot, but somebody else thought that possibly was going to happen to them. For what's screwing you over, they're not getting it. Whoever they went and worked with isn't working. It's no dream come true. No, it's not. Three of Wands. Meanwhile, all your stuff's coming in. The Knight of Wands, yeah. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. That's all of them. I want them all. The Queen of Wands and the Six of Cups. Again, somebody could have cheated on you, or went someplace else and bought it. But again, how they did it mattered, right? To you and everybody else around you, your family, or whatever. This Knight of Cups here is trying to kind of make it look like nice. This is what this feels like, right? The Six of Pentacles. They didn't get equal give and take here because they were giving to somebody else while you were on the sidelines, or you were at home cooking dinner and doing all of the things. They were giving to somebody else, possibly with even your finances, because they feel like they had control over all that. But now two people are stuck for different reasons. Eight of Swords, Eight of Swords. One person doesn't want to look at the problem. The other one doesn't want to look at how the things are favoring you because of their actions. It's almost like this person gave you a reward when they fucked you over, and you didn't see it that way. But again, we have to heal it to feel it right here and check in with the body. Remember, we already did the top row here. Somebody is not giving to somebody else anymore because they can't, not because of a choice. The universe isn't allowing it. They're losing all protection. They're losing what they thought was better, or whatever, all this money and greed and stingy and all. They're losing all of that. They're being taken back down to factory settings. Basically, what this is. What is that? The Two of Swords in reverse, or it's kind of like somebody's on the fence here. A lot of twos. This is right here. I mean, this is the Six of Pentacles, but there's three people here. But this person was giving it. Now this person doesn't know how to make a choice, because everything is kind of blowing up in this person's face. Again, we're being taken back down to factory settings because somebody's losing some kind of status. Somebody isn't being looked at as like the savior or the best friend or the no, they're being seen for exactly who they are. That is not how it was supposed to go. There's a lot more to this reading. I am going to clarify the rest of this because we're getting the Tower and we're getting a few other things. But the biggest deal here is these two people this one's watching somebody walk away. They might, they're watching. The Two of Swords kind of sideways, like we're almost in an indecision energy, is also represented here with the Lovers. That again, I said was also a choice. If somebody wants this back, they want you to turn around halfway up a flight of steps because they want you to come what reboot them. No, okay, all right, Sag, I'm going to the extended. I'll see you over there. Happy birthday.